They say love is the most powerful force in the world. But money? Money has a way of rewriting what love really means. These are the biggest gold diggers in history. The people who used beauty, charm, and timing to turn romance into riches. Let's begin. Anna Nicole Smith. She was a small-town waitress from Texas who dreamed of becoming famous. Her beauty got her noticed by Playboy, and soon she became their Playmate of the Year. But her life changed forever when she met J. Howard Marshall, an oil billionaire, nearly 90 years old. She was 26. He was 89. They married, and the world called her a gold digger overnight. When he died a year later, his family cut her out of his will. Anna spent years in court fighting for the money she said he promised her. Her story became tragic. She lost her son, her own life ended young, and she never saw a cent of that billion-dollar fortune. But she remains the modern symbol of how fame and fortune can destroy a dream. Heather Mills. She was a model and activist with a complicated past. Then she married one of the most beloved men in music history, Paul McCartney. At first, it seemed like a story of healing, but when they divorced, things turned bitter fast. Heather demanded nearly $250 million, accusing him of emotional cruelty. The judge called her claims exaggerated and awarded her $48 million instead. Still, she walked away rich and infamous. Marla Maples. Before Millennium, there was Marla, a Georgia beauty queen who met Donald Trump while he was still married. She became the other woman, then the wife. Their relationship was splashed across tabloids in the early 90s. Marla became a fixture of New York's high society. But after their divorce, she reportedly received a confidential settlement and full media exposure. She later admitted she'd been lonely in the marriage, but the world had already made up its mind. She was the woman who caught America's most famous billionaire and walked away with millions. Zsa Gabor, the queen of Hollywood glamour, known as much for her diamonds as her dramatic one-liners. She married 9 times to millionaires, barons, and even royalty. When asked how many husbands she'd had, she famously said, "You mean apart from my own?" Zsa lived by one rule: never love a man who can't afford to love you back. And she didn't just collect jewelry. She collected fortunes. Larry Fortensky. He flipped the script. A regular construction worker who met Elizabeth Taylor in rehab. Their wedding was held at Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch and cost over $1 million. When they divorced, Taylor left him $1 million more. Not bad for a man who went from blue-collar labor to Beverly Hills luxury overnight. Oksana Grigorieva, a talented Russian pianist who turned heads everywhere she went. She dated actor Timothy Dalton, then began a romance with Mel Gibson. Their relationship turned chaotic, full of leaked recordings, lawsuits, and restraining orders. When it ended, she secured a $750,000 settlement and custody of their daughter. She told reporters she just wanted peace. But the public wasn't so sure. Number 14, Anna Bay, the influencer who built an empire around the art of marrying rich. She calls herself a femininity and elegance coach, but critics call her a professional gold digger. Through her online school, she teaches women how to attract elite men, how to dress, speak, and behave like someone born into money. Whether you love or hate her, she turned gold digging into a digital business model. These aren't just stories of greed, they're stories of power, of people who refuse to stay small, and learned that in a world obsessed with wealth, sometimes love isn't about the heart at all. It's about the price tag that comes with it.